One, two, one, two, testing. One, one, two, testing. Can everybody hear me? I have no idea why. Can you guys hear me? One, two, three. Raul, can you hear me, mate? Okay, awesome. I don't know why I can't um, hear myself. Well, how are you, team? How are you? How's everybody doing? We are live for the um, unemployment claims on the S and the core PCI price index month over month. So, today I didn't get in a trade. I didn't. I did not trade today. I was looking at the markets, and gold metals were completely and utterly flat. Um, I missed shorts on the pound yen. When I said in front of my screens, price was already down here. Those were longs on the Japanese yen, but still, I think that we can actually get in some longs on a pullback after this break of the structure. We will see about that, mates. We will see about that. Now, the US dollar, very strong. This is the DXY, the US dollar currency index, right? Super strong. And yeah, I'm not going to front run the news at all. You already know me. I don't do that. And yeah, what I'm waiting for is for the release of the, the numbers. But I don't know why I cannot hear myself. I don't have sound on my computer. I don't know why. I don't know why, mates. I don't know why. So, very possibly you are going to be the ones listening to my squawk, not myself. All right, so let's have a look at why I cannot. I don't have any sound. I don't know why. I have no idea why. Yeah, that's funny, Rahul. That's funny, 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 funny. So we're 4 minutes away until the data hits the wires, and let's wait and see what happens. Whilst I try to, um, all right. So what is this? I don't know. One, two. Now let's see if I can hear myself. One, two, one, two, one, two. What is this? I don't know. No, I can't. I don't know why. This sucks. One, two. Now let's see if I can hear myself. What is this? C3RX10? I don't know. I have no idea. No, I can't. This should be the one that I. Oh boy. I don't know. Well, you know what? It doesn't matter. Are you sending a trade in the VIP at the US Open? I'm going to actually check the US dollar Japanese yen. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the data, for that to hit the wires. What I'm going to do, I'm going to set myself long on the Japanese yen, right, on a pullback. So I am going to place some, I'm going to place some shorts on, let's see, Euro yen. The Euro yen, I already missed the move. I think that I could, in fact, look for shorts here on the Euro yen, but because this market or this currency pair is paired with the euro. Um, I don't know. Um, you know, let's have a look at the 5 minute chart. Yeah, I could in fact go short here, right? Just above the London highs, London session highs, something like this. All right, so let's have a look at this because this actually looks very good. So something like this, right? With stop losses above the Asian session, and I would target, this lows right here, this breaker. Yeah, that would be a nice. Actually, I could go even lower, right here. That would be, in fact, a very nice 4R. So let's set ourselves up for this possible entry. At least I am going to do it, right? So sending this to the VIPs. Um, so sell stop here. TP should be here. That's a 4R. Yesterday we banked on those longs on the pound US dollar, right? That was a very great trade. So initial jobless claims was less than expected, so that's good for the US dollar. Um, yeah, right here. This is my entry. Let's see if I can get feel on this. If you look at the Japanese yen basket on the bottom left of my screen, it looks like we are going to get that pullback towards this zone right here, towards these lows. Well, what I'm waiting for actually is just waiting for the liquidation of these lows, right, to get triggered long on the Japanese yen. Let's see if we can get that pullback. Now, initial jobless claims 228K, and the uh, PCE, right. I'm sorry. I'm still a little bit under the weather with my throat after that infection that I had, last week and the week before. So core PCE price index month over month 0.2%. Same thing. A bit in unemployment numbers or unemployment claims. The lower the number, it means that the lower people are claiming unemployment in the U.S. in the United States, so that is good, for the currency. Now we have reaction on the DXY pulling back. So after looking at this, I might actually look for longs on the DXY on the U.S. dollar, right? Let's have a look at the zone if I have a zone where I can actually get in long on the USD. Yeah, I think I do. So let's go ahead and look at the markets that I trade the US dollar on. The Euro USD short. I don't like shorts on the Euro US dollar, to be completely and utterly honest with you. And the reason is because of this. Um, yeah, the reason is because of this weak high, right? So all of this liquidity has already been taken out. The actual move, or pullback that I would want to see on the Euro US dollar is towards this zone right here. Now, that is a big, big, big pullback, but should that play out, it would yield a very nice risk to reward towards the lows. right here, a 7R, but it is a big pullback. And looking at the DXY, let's have a look and percentages moves. From current prices, I am really just looking at a 0.32% move to the downside from current prices. Let's have a look. So 0.32% move or pullback, and on the Euro US dollar, this pullback is actually quite big, 0.47. So I would most definitely look for shorts on the pound USD. Now on the pound USD, I really don't have a clean setup. To be completely honest, actually I do. I'm going to place this trade right now, looking for this zone right here for entries. Again, very massive risk to reward ratio on this, targeting this breaker. So let's calculate the move from current prices too. So from current prices, we're looking at a 0.28 move to the upside, which basically emulates the pullback that I'm waiting for on the DXY. So this should yield a nice 9R. So this is great, a 9R. But again, a 9R right here. So my entry price here would in fact be a little bit lower. I do want to get filled if this plays out, right? And stop losses above the Asian session high, a little wider. I do not want to get stopped out on a volatile move, targeting the lows. So yeah, let's wait and see what happens, right? I mean, a very mild reaction on all of this. The pound yen is a sell limit made. Oh boy, did I make a mistake? I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't write that down. All right, I'm deleting that message on the VIP group. Thank you, ABOB, keeping me on check as always. So I'll delete this, and I will send the full signal now. Sell limit on the pound yen. Thank you. I appreciate that. Has to be a sell limit. Yeah. What's up, Carlo? I'm doing okay. The trade for the GBP you just sent on the VIP, is that a sell stop or a sell limit? It's a sell limit made. And I am going to send that GBP USD. I really like this GBP USD short. This is a sell limit too. So my entry price is this. I'll just copy paste, the price levels, stop loss. And this is actually an 8.4R. So if we get filled on this, this will make our week mates. Even though we are on, we are up on the week with yesterday's trade, on which I made a mistake. Actually, it wasn't 2.75R. It was 2.25R. But still a very nice trade yesterday on a breaking-ish week that I've been having. So I am up 8.4R, and again, same risk. All right. So let's have a look at metals. Let's have a look at metals, reaction in metals. I mean, super choppy today, super choppy. Also, I was looking at Bitcoin, right? Actually, I was looking at Ethereum. And after this big break in Ethereum, I am really digging a possible long here, guys. So a possible long in this zone right here with stop losses, because this is, this is a very volatile market. I would in fact place my stop losses all the way below these lows, targeting the highs here. for a nice. Actually, I could in fact target um, first target and final targets here. This is going to be sent as a swing trade to the swing trade group later. So if you want that, you know what to do. And welcome everybody that took, um, you know, the promotion yesterday. You're more than welcome for that too. I'm sorry. Welcome, expert Orlando. Thank you, mate. So I mean, remember that we have. Uh, Also, another question: are you guys listening? I mean, can you hear my squawk? You know, can you hear the voice of my squawk? Um, I'll just, I'll just turn it off for the time being. I don't know what the hell is going on with my computer. So we have a non-farm payrolls tomorrow. So big day. I don't expect too much movement today. Other than what I'm looking at. I was also looking at possible longs on U.S. equities. Now, this is the break that I was waiting for, right? This is the break that I was waiting for. If you notice here, very difficult to really get directional bias for today during the London session on the S&P 500, right? But now, after the break of the upside, a big break and a break of the structure and another break of the structure, the upside in this market is really confirmed, right? So, possible longs on the S&P 500 for the U.S. Open. Let's have a look at those other U.S. equity markets that I trade. And yeah, the Nasdaq is just absolutely gross. So possible longs on the S&P 500 already had it tagged here on a pullback towards this area right here. Very nice setup in my opinion. Longs on the spools. Well, this is not the spools because um, this is a CFD on the S&P 500. The spools is the E-mini S&P 500. So targets on this trade could in fact be this highs. Let's have a look at possible risk to reward ratios. On this, I really like this one too. Long position here, boom, all the way to the lows. But of course, 4.6 possible 4.6 are long on the S&P 500. But of course, that I'm going to wait for the open to trade U.S. equities. Thoughts on gold? Yeah, I'm not trading gold today, mate. Just have a look at what's going on here. Super choppy. I'm gonna go to the 5-minute chart. Super choppy. Very non-directional today. Very non-directional today. Just to me, this trying to trade this to me is pointless. It's actually gambling. When I place a trade, I follow, with strict rules. Um, that I have vis-a-vis my entry model, and this is just garbage in my opinion. Yeah, I know that I actively trade gold, but if there's no setups, there's no setups, right? And I don't push myself, I don't force it. That's a good way just to give back your hard-earned profits. So 3-minute chart here. Yeah, I do like this possible short on the pound yen. Let's wait for that pullback on the Japanese yen. And again, on the pound US dollar, I need that pullback on the USD. So I thought that we would have I thought that we would see a much bigger, reaction after these unemployment claims. Um, yeah, I don't know why. All right. All right. So, any questions, guys? Yeah, we can go through whatever you want. There's nothing to do right now. Nothing to do right now, other than just wait for the open and see if we can get those pullbacks in these markets to get filled, right? Um, yeah. So if the USD, right, if the USD breaks with these highs, most importantly, if the USD breaks with these highs right here, hold on, I will be deleting my sell limits on the pound US dollar, right? I mean, if I see a real break, right? Um, if in fact we see just a faking, the pullback is quite possible still. But again, the US dollar is very strong at the moment. Now, on the Japanese yen side, I'm more confident on this pullback. This is looking very, very good for shorts on the pound yen, right? On a pullback after the liquidation of this weak players. So let's wait and see, right? I mean, the way that I trade is I find it quite safe, right? In the sense that I don't chase the market. I let the market come to me, and if it doesn't come to me, then I don't trade my setups. Yeah, markets are very choppy. So, any questions, guys? I am open. Yep, 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 yep. So, and this is absolutely everything that I'm looking at, and I have been waiting for the entire day. Coming back to the S&P 500, this is looking very, very good, mates. I think I will place this. I mean, mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Uh, it's going, all right. Mm. All right. Do you think gold will retest 1980 resistance strong? I don't know. Let's have a look. Um, yeah, let's go. To the hourly, right? 1980. Yeah. One thing that I don't do is look at the markets in terms of support and resistance. But you're talking about this level right here, I assume, right? All of this level right here. I don't know. I mean, I couldn't answer that question, mate, because I don't know. No one knows, right? No one knows. No one absolutely knows what's going to happen in any given time and in any given market. If someone ever tells you that the price of any given commodity, in this case gold, is going to be at a certain level in the near future, they're lying to you because no one knows future auction, right? Uh, but what I can tell you from what I'm looking at is that this market is extremely bullish, right? Having said that, to me, this, my friends, is a no trade zone. This is absolutely non tradable. You know, yes, I'm looking for longs. I am looking for longs. But again, I buy into weakness. That's what I do. I buy into weakness and I sell into strength. So basically, I would need a pullback. More so because if you look at this, this is a massive inefficiency in the market. And the markets have to price themselves efficiently. So if you look at this, what happened here? Massive inefficiency in the market, and the market came back to fill that inefficiency before the move to the upside. So what happened here? right? Let's analyze this, this little bit of price action because this is something that's really important to me, right? So basically, after this move to the upside, right, this massive break, super volatile move, we saw spikes down, right? Buyers, right? Weak players, FOMO players trying to get in on the move right at the top. Now, the first week and the weakest players got liquidated here, right? And these players, these long players in the market, thought that they were, you know, they were the shit because they were getting in long after the liquidation of the weakest players. But what happened is that those players were also weak players that got liquidated. And the actual zone was absolutely lower before the move to the upside. So, having said that, what I'm waiting for here is basically a, price coming back and filling this inefficiency, right? Making this market efficient or pricing this market efficiently, right? Before I even start looking for longs made. And having said that, right, if we go to the very low time frames, 10-minute chart maybe, the possibility for shorts or short-term shorts is quite good, right? The possibility for short-term shorts is quite good. But again, the structure of this market is still very much bullish. So in order for me to look for shorts or actively look for shorts, let's go to a 50-minute chart, right? I would most definitely need a break, not only a break of these lows. A break of these lows, in my opinion, is absolutely not a shift in the market direction in the short term, right? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I would need to see a break of these lows, right? Now, you're going to tell me that if price breaks with these lows, I would most definitely have missed the move. No, because should price break with these lows, it will come with a very, very high volume or very big volatility, right? Leaving imbalances left on field here, on which I will take shorts on the pullback towards this zone. So it's all about knowing who is in control of the market and who is not. Do you ever go do long-term trades, multi-day, week? Yeah, I do. We have a swing trading group on which we do swing trades. I haven't placed a swing trade in week and a half or so. Just because if you notice, I just I was very very sick. Um, I caught a very very bad throat infection, and it came with fever and shivers, absolutely horrible. So I wasn't actively trading, and the data shows me that trading when I'm not 100% is just not profitable for me. Now pound yen, pound yen. All right, this looking good. I mean the pound yen is looking good, my friends. To be completely and utterly honest with you, I am digging this. So let's see or let's analyze the structure in this market. If we consider this the last break of the structure to the downside, this should be just a liquidity sweep, right? And this and here is where the market shift, at least on the short term, from bearish to bullish, right? Now the Japanese yen is bearish long term, but that doesn't matter to me, right? I mean, even if price in the Japanese yen had been, bearish for the past couple of days, this structure, right? This exact, let's call it pattern, is or signals me to actively look for longs this session. Have you touched EU already? Hi, Orlando. Good to see you and happy you better, mate. Thank you, mate. Um, no, I haven't. I haven't. I haven't had the opportunity to look at the Euro USD. I'm not trading the Euro USD today, actually. Remove drawings. I'm just waiting for this pullback on the DXY to get short on the pound US dollar. Right, this is looking phenomenal, to be completely honest. It's looking very, very good. Both setups both setups to me are on the if I were to grade them, right, and if an A plus or an A or a 100 would be the perfect trade that checks all of my boxes, this pound USD would get A minus, and the pound yen to right. So questions, guys. If you don't have any questions, I shall. You know, if you don't have any questions, I'm going to just cut this show short, because there's no reason to be here waiting to get filled, without, you know, um, actually doing something useful. So, trading NFP tomorrow. I don't trade non-farm payrolls, mate. I don't trade non-farm payrolls, and I'm going to tell you why. So, on non-farm payrolls Friday, right, we get the average hourly earnings, we get the non-farm employment change, and the unemployment rate, plus a ton of other data, right? So, um, this for it to, on this big data dump, uh, you know, um, it's absolutely it's very hard and almost impossible, right? To have a clean move. It's not like when we get CPIs, because when we get CPIs, we only get inflation numbers. So the moves on the currencies are super clean, right? And you can trade that. But when it comes to non-farm payrolls, right, most of the times the data is very mixed. So the moves are super choppy, and that's how, that's how people burn money. So no, I don't trade non-farm payrolls. When it comes to trading the news, you will only see me trading CPIs. NFP tomorrow should boost the XYs. That means the GBP will follow exactly your thought process. I day trade, mate. I'm a day trader. So if I don't get filled today on this pound US dollar short, I am going to delete my pending order, right? I'm a day trader, right? I don't hold pending orders overnight, because my thought process, right, on trading the market is quite simple, right? Every day I look for direction, and that direction is given to me um, at the London Open, sometimes a little bit later, but the daily directional bias is given to me at the break of the Asian session highs or the Asian session lows. So if I were to, let's imagine I don't get filled, right? And today we have a very choppy New York session or whatever, right? And if I don't get filled, and if I hold my pending order, right, I will be gambling in the sense that I would be uh, trying to get filled without having a true directional bias the next day. And in fact, if this is the Asian session, right, price could in fact just cleanly break with the Asian session highs, and that to me is considered bullish for the day, which means that I would get triggered and very likely would get stopped out at a loss. So no, I don't hold pending orders overnight. I don't do that. I'm a day trader, mate. Have you ever tried trading weekly or monthly time frames? Yeah, I have, but it's not my jam. It is not my jam. Hmm. It's absolutely not my jam, mate. So, yeah, I am going to log out. I have these two pending orders. Just waiting to for the pullback on those two currencies. If you are a VIP, I'll keep you posted on the VIP group. If you're not, you should have taken the 40% discount code yesterday, which is still active by the way. You can still use it. Yesterday's code is still active. Um, Let me find it for you. Huh. hmm It's valid until tomorrow. So this code gives you a 40%, I think it's 40, a 40% discount, and all you have to do is use it at the checkout on this link. Right, so thank you guys. Trade safe. Um, don't push it because it's not from payroll week, and well, if you are already up for the week, there's no need. There's never need to trade. Mediocre setups. But this week is very, very important to be disciplined, right, and not push it. So, if you're not a VIP and don't want to be a VIP, I'll just give you some pointers on what I'm going to do. So if the pound USD, right, price on the pound US dollar breaks with these lows, I'll delete my pending order because it would mean that the DXY would have broken with that level that I signaled that I showed you earlier. And on the pound yen, I am most definitely not going to do anything just yet. All right. Thank you for joining me, guys. Cheers.